One chord to wake the sun.
on the map. I'm jumping the fences and closing the gap. A million new wonders are calling my name. The boy from the backyard will never be the same. Pushing into warp 5, the stars are coming alive. To the edge of the dark with the titanium spark. Pushing into warp 5,
One string, one soul, one universe, one whole.
Magnets are cold. A story of matter is about to be told. Protons are screaming at the speed of the light, ready for impact in the heart of the night. Quarks and the gluons in a subatomic haze, spinning in circles through a quantum dark maze. Up, down, and charming in a jittery spree. The ghost in the vacuum is trying to get free. We're hunting for the God piece, moving through the dark. Do the particle dance in a quantum romance. Inside the hadron ring, hear the universe sing. Collision of the souls in the blackest of holes. 1 billion volts of lightning in a rhythm so frightening. The Higgs is a shadow that we're trying to catch, a cosmic vibration, a perfect light match. Dimensions are folding as the data comes in. The fabric is tearing, let the chaos begin. Do the particle dance in a quantum romance. Inside the hadron ring, hear the universe sing. Collision of the souls in the blackest of holes. 1 billion volts of lightning in a rhythm so frightening. Do the particle dance in a quantum romance. Inside the hadron ring, hear the universe sing. Collision of the souls in the blackest of holes. 1 billion volts of lightning in a rhythm so frightening. Initial collision. Data stream confirmed. Symmetry broken. Entropy unlearned. Do the particle dance in a quantum romance. Inside the hadron ring, hear the universe sing. collapse like ghosts within the wall. A dance of light and shadow where the giants never fall. The dust is forming patterns in a syncopated heat. A new galactic empire to a crushing rhythmic beat. When galaxies collide, nowhere left to hide. Merging has been done. Two worlds become as one. The chaos is the guide. When galaxies collide. Synchronizing the new horizon. When galaxies collide, nowhere left to hide. Merging has been done. Two worlds become as one. The chaos is the guide. When galaxies collide, nowhere left to hide. The chaos is the guide. When galaxies collide. The Milky Way, Andromeda. The spiral is one. The dance has just begun. Event horizon breached, light bends and dies. Tidal forces stretch, body crucified. Spaghettified flesh, atoms scream in vain. No return vector, only endless pain.
Falling forever, time dilates to halt. Reality fractures at the event's assault.
Gravity's law eternal and throne. Singularity calls, merge with the all, infinite density, hear the minds fall, black hole devours, physics erased, unified nothing in infinite blaze. Physics erased, infinite blaze, one with the void. Galaxies collide, nowhere left to hide. Two worlds become a single soul, the chaos is the guide. When galaxies collide, stars are passing through the gaps like ghosts within the wall. A dance of light and shadow where the giant the new horizon.